All right, boys, you guys already know the Is Target restocking series. This is finally getting good. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the previous videos or previous whatever. This is finally getting to the point where it's actually more fun to make these videos because there actually is chances and potentials every single day now for it to actually go and drop. If you guys have been seeing the previous maybe like 7 videos or so, I kept on saying we're kind of on the very early build up. Stock is slowly flowing, etc., etc. But as of now, this is looking so good, especially for all the information we got today as well, with all the stock, all the restock areas, all the brand new stock that I've been seeing popping on up. If you guys did not see on the previous video too as well, which I'll probably link down below if you guys want to check out after this video, I'll touch on that stuff too, but I went more in depth in that video. But we even had some more big leaks. We've seen some other people also from Target employees giving information out and sending out information, and that is always a good sign, because that means that stuff is actually flowing, stuff is actually happening, and stock is actually getting bigger. So welcome to, I guess this is like day 11 of our Is Target Going to Restock series. It kind of is a series you guys can stay up throughout the next few days and such until it actually does go and drop. So I'm going to give you guys all the details, go over the brand new stock, go over the leaks, employee leaks, etc. A lot of good stuff. I'm not usually someone who's like, hey, watch my videos, but especially for the next few days for sure, be on top of all of these, because I'll try my best to give you guys the best speculation, best up-to-date news, any more leaks and stuff like that. I've been trying my best in the Target series, I'm sure you guys have seen on the channel, and as of now, this is like officially the turning point where it turns into good. Like, I try to tell you guys like the best points to watch in videos or what videos to recommend. This is where the stock is starting to flow. This is where the stock is starting to actually end up in places that have turned it from 0 to actual stock is now happening. So this is very good. So let's actually, without further ado, let's get into this video. I hope you guys are excited. I am very excited myself. As always, we do have the Amazon link down below in case you guys ever want to go and check if there ever is actually any restocks, warehouse restocks, accessories, or just normal consoles. Always linked down below in the top of the description and the comments down below. The Twitter and Twitch stream, if you guys ever want to follow the Twitter for restock news or just in general, and also the Twitch stream just to say hi and hang out as we play some games. On top of that too, we have the Weeble. Make sure you guys go and sign up for a Weeble with the link down below, and you guys get $25 in free stocks if you guys deposit $100. And Coinbase, you guys go and buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, and you guys get free Bitcoin with all the links down below. So, and also, I guess leave a like if you guys like this stuff. So guys, a lot of information. I'm going to try to segment this. As always, if you guys need to, use the video tags down below. So I want to start off with the employee leak that I touched on earlier on today. So if you guys didn't go watch that video, like I mentioned, I'll link it down below. You can watch it after this video. But the overall, it's a very good sign, because what I saw in that leak, I can kind of paraphrase for you, is a lot of locations with really big stock in the actual employees region. It's all from actual, like I showed more proof in that video down below. But basically the actual employee themselves had a lot of really big stock over the 20 plus mark, which to me is what I would constitute as a real drop, big drop, which I'm very, very, very excited for. That I was basically kind of showing and confirming that stock is moving, that Sony is actually finally giving out stock, and it kind of revitalizes a lot of us that have been in this weird limbo waiting for stock to start moving around. Plus also, we even made a Kohl's video earlier on today if you guys want to watch it. I guess I'll link that down too as well. But we're seeing a lot of places kind of pick up stock, and I think we'll actually have a lot more restocks all throughout this week, which is really good because we've had a dry like past 2 weeks or so. So in terms of that one, like I said, the employee themselves literally showed a lot of areas with like very big stock. Now, there was also a lot of places still with out of stock or 0, but that's okay, because if stock is moving and flowing into these other regions and areas, that is very, very good, because that just means that those other areas that are at 0 stock, in terms of like, whenever I say 0 I mean disc and digital, that just means they're going to start either slowly getting stock, or be have a chance to go pick up stock and save up some stock. So it's very, very good. So that's like basically just more so the main reason why that's important is just essentially an employee confirming that stuff is happening, stuff is going on, stuff is moving, and that's putting us towards the direction of an actual drop happening. Instead of, like, the past like 5 days where we've been scanning stock and seeing stock, now we're physically seeing employees being like, yes, there is stock. We've had confirmations that there is stock in warehouses. We've had confirmation that there's stock in the actual Target stores themselves, and also throughout all the community people of you guys have been posting. I tell you guys every video, go and scan, basically go and Google PS5 Target disc barcode, or the same thing with the digital. Pull it up on your phone and scan it at Target price checker. Send me a Twitter DM, send me a tweet, make it public, do whatever, send me an email, whatever works out for you. And then basically let's just go and see on which of your actual stores actually do have stock. So I've seen a lot of you guys do that. I'm going to showcase more of those in this video. So thank you guys as well. Any Target employees, feel free to send me any information. I try my best not to showcase anything that would go leak to your actual information. I do not want you fired, and I appreciate you guys all, the community as well as the Target employees, for for giving us all this information. So I do want to go over the actual stock itself. Like I mentioned, the actual employees, some of that information is big because it just leads that there's actually internal stock confirmed. I had a few other content creators throughout the past week say like that's not happening. No, I think that's pretty much has been confirmed now with many different other people showing leaks, different employees showing leaks, some other content creators also getting leaks as well. And also just really cool that we're collectively as a community getting all this information together. So shout out to all of the PS5 Restock people. You guys have all been great, and a shout out to my community for you guys all doing this yourselves. So as I mentioned, with all the leaks, there has been a lot of dates, a lot of shipment dates, and a lot of stock overall, which is good. So it's all around good. We'll probably have some more information on that throughout the next few days. I had someone at Target say they'd want to get back to me, so we may have some more videos up on that tomorrow. So overall for new stock, I do want to show a few pictures and show some shout outs for all this stuff as well. We've had a video, so shout out for the video. Also, don't mind the hair. I think the hair looks a little weird. But we have another one that's over here. I think I may have shown some of these before. I could do a quick recap as well. But here's an 11 on hand, 11 in the back. We also took a few of these other pictures too as well with a 16 on hand, 0 in back. Very, very nice. Very, very big stuff over here. Here's one I saw Cheeto go and tweet a little bit ago. I just want to throw it in over here. This is in Wisconsin, which had a 2 on hand, 0 in back, which is fine. Just digital. That's okay. But the console themselves had 19 on hand, which is also big. All of these are big. I kept on saying anything over, say, 5 is like what kind of constitutes as a real restock to me. So this is all big. We also had one over here for Chris that had a 4 in digital and 4 Series X's as well. So I know you guys are curious on the digital stock in Series X's. They're slowly moving on in. This was a 16 on hand in back. If you guys are curious on all this, that's very big. We also have Ahmed, who's I've actually seen quite a bit all throughout the community. So always shout out to you. I love you, Ahmed. Here's one he sent me, which was a 7 on hand, 7 in back. Here's another one that is a 6 on hand, 6 on back. And that's just for the console itself. So you guys are curious. Those were 2 different targets in general. I forgot to actually go put down the location, but I believe it was from VA. Just but I can go double check really quick over here. Let me go and see if we're kind of pulling that up. We also keep on, even funny enough, even as I've made this video so far, I already had 2 new messages as well mixed on in. We had one from Texas saying that I actually had a 20. Oh my God, I literally just looked right now and I see a 25. I just got the DM. That is huge. This is in Texas. I can go give you guys. I literally just checked to go and check for Ahmed's location again. But literally, this is one in Texas that I literally just saw. I get so many DMs and so many comments now. So thank you guys all for helping out the community. Here's a 25 plus on hand, which is insane. In that same DM too as well, he did just mention saying, hey man, I just went to Target today and that's what I found. There were also 2 Xbox Series X's. Thanks for everything. This was in Texas. Thank you, Emmanuel, who just sent me that DM literally like as I'm making this video. So thank you. Also on top of this too, we also had, as I mentioned, for Ahmed, he did say it's in Alexandria, VA, just so you guys are curious on that. He did also send me previous stock as well many times, so shout out to you, Ahmed. You're awesome. You always give me nice words and comments, so thank you. As well, also on top of that, we had one more I want to show you guys. That was the video. There's even more, so I'll try to go and recap some of that maybe on tomorrow's video, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that stuff, or even just for the giveaway. Also, the Amazon link down below, the Weebles, blah, blah, blah. Thank you guys all for watching. You guys are all great. So I'm trying to pull up the the video itself. That was over here. Okay, I got it over here. Let me go and show you guys. Someone actually did a video. Well, there's nothing bad audio-wise. I can mute the audio. Where they went to the Target and did... I love when people do the videos. It's so cool. But they just went and did the actual scanning itself for the actual consoles to see if it's available for their local Targets. If you guys want to, you guys also can do exactly what they're doing in these videos. And literally it goes and pulls on up and it shows here is a 20 on hand, 20 in back. Like, I hope you guys are getting excited for this drop because as I've mentioned, there's been so many of these stocks that are really, 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 really big. Really, really, really big. So throughout the next few days, for sure, please go and keep on watching these videos. I'll try my best to keep you guys up to date. And thank you guys all for the community that are actually sending all these drop numbers and stock numbers, etc., for us to actually go and showcase, show on the videos, etc. Like, you guys are amazing, and I appreciate everyone who's been doing it. There's been so much more stock flowing as well. So to kind of give the quick recap on all this before we kind of give into speculations, is it going to drop tonight, etc., etc. So overall, you guys can see that a lot of these places are big stocks, over 10 plus, which is insanely good and massive. Very, very, very big stock, which is very nice. And I just think that's good. I mean, we did also see a lot of more on the lower end of the Xbox Series X's, which is not good. We're not the biggest fan of low stock for that. And same with the digital. We did see pretty low stock so far in both the digital and Xbox Series X's. But in terms of normal disc consoles for the PS5, every single one of these that I've shown you guys so far has been big. Now, I always have to be the bearer of bad news too as well, but 2 things. Number 1, there were also some places and some locales that did have 0-0. We saw a lot of good news, a lot, which is good. It means that there's stock actually flowing, that Target's prepping soon. And I think it's almost, I could probably go and say and guarantee this week, probably without a doubt, there will be a drop. I've had a lot of more people go and kind of say maybe on the next few days. I've heard some rumors on Wednesday, Thursday, more so from employees. So this is not just like from speculation people, from employees, but there has not been a hardcore go through like it's going to happen this week yet. But this is a very good sign, and it's very good that they actually have built up so much stock. I would probably, if I had to guesstimate on an early note so far, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. So that's why I keep telling you guys kind of be up to date for these videos. I'll try my best. Any leaks I see, any information I see, I'll let you guys know. But from everything that I've seen so far, I have seen enough 0-0s. I do want to touch on that. I've seen a lot of the 0-0 still, same with the Xbox stock, etc., that I don't think it'll happen tonight. I'd probably put it actually pretty high though, but I think with Martin Luther King Jr. Day being today, they probably don't want to have people working overtime throughout today to go and get all the stock and situated as well. On top of that, for people like working warehouses stuff and late night stock, etc., running the websites. So I would almost want to say, just based off the business perspective alone, it would not happen tonight. On a very high percentage, it would not happen tonight. But there's always that chance. There's always that chance. I would say, though, especially too as well, because there is a lot of 0-0 stocks available still, that we may want to keep on postponing the drop a little bit longer, just because you would think that Target would want to have stock literally everywhere in all these locations, all these locales, all these everythings as well. So just letting you guys all know, in my opinion, I still think there's always a high chance, especially because we've seen so much big stock bump on up. But as well, we've also still seen a lot of 0-0 places. Even today, we had, I think, like another 5 or so that did have 0-0. But with all these really big stocks, these are way higher than we've seen these past few weeks. And that's why it's so big and so huge to keep on looking at this. Like, this is insane. This is probably like the highest console amounts I've seen so far. And it really does seem like they are prepping up for a very big restock, which I'm super hyped up for and super excited for. But as I mentioned, there is a lot of places that are still on the lower end of like 0-0 stock or under 5 stock. As well, on top of that too, it does also take time for all those lower areas to actually get stock. So I would say be on the lookout, maybe starting more so tomorrow. There is always the chance it drops tonight. I'd put a little bit lower just because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day and there are so many spots with 0-0. But I think this is almost pretty hardcore that it should probably maybe drop this week, just because every place is building up stock. But it also is a bit weird too as well when it comes to some of the stuff that's going on in the world. aka I think Wednesdays, the inaugurations, that might make things a little bit weirder in terms of working or drops as well. Also with Martin Luther King Jr. Day today as well. So those kind of make it a little bit more on the wild card. So it's kind of hard for me to say fully. I do not think though it's going to drop tonight. But I think that it's the start of like, we are basically, this is like now the fun part for all of us, for me making the videos and you guys watching, because we are getting very close to that stock. We are getting very close to those numbers. We are getting very, 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 very close to the next major drop. And as I've mentioned for previous videos, it kind of leads into other places are getting stock, and we're seeing that Sony is moving this stock as well, which is also very good for all the other places, the Best Buys, the Walmarts, even made like the Kohl's video earlier on if you guys want to watch that. I link all those videos down below, like I mentioned, same with the stuff. But when it comes to all this stuff, it just means that stock is finally coming back to America, and we had a really awkward like 2-week lull where everyone's just trying their best to, you know, see what any bit of information we can get. So this is why I think it's good. Stay up to date with the videos. Make sure you guys are subscribed, put on the notifications or whatever. Like I mentioned, I don't think it's going to drop tonight. If I had to give a percentage, probably maybe like a 30% chance as a content creator. Maybe it lowers a friend because, as I mentioned, some holidays and a lot of places are 0-0, but there is always a chance for regional drops. There's always a chance for normal drops. There's always a chance for everything else as well, even just for a smaller stock, maybe like a 5+ stock at every location, and kind of spread that on out. So there's always the really off chances, but I just think based on a holiday, they don't want to be paying holiday pay when they could just do it tomorrow with the same result. So I'd probably say it's probably okay to sleep. If you guys are really hyped up or really nervous, or you guys checked one of these locales and they actually have the stock, you could always try to go and set an alarm if you guys want to. I probably would not. I'm more of a late night owl, so sometimes I'm awake either way. But realistically, I think just based on the holiday, I probably want to drop as well with all the 0-0 places. But if you guys really want to, the last drop I think was around 5:20 a.m. to around 6 a.m., give or take that time frame. So I would be on the lookout for that. If you guys really wanted to, you guys can set alarms. I'm not going to set an alarm myself yet, but I think throughout this week there is going to probably be a good chance for a major drop soon. As always, don't always take my thing for like granted, or I guess for wordings or whatever, because sometimes there actually is drops and I'm not just like, I might maybe guess wrong. So always look on Twitter. You guys can follow me on Twitter if I'm awake or I see weird things like the website shifting or whatever. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. But on top of that too, just at least you guys are in the know that stock is coming, stock is flowing, stock is moving, and there is a chance probably throughout this week as well. So as I mentioned, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys watched any ads throughout the video, all that money is going towards my mom. So thank you guys all so much for that. On top of that, the Twitter and Twitch stream, link down below, Amazon link. If you guys ever want to go and check and see if there is stock available, go and always check the Amazon link down below in case there's warehouses or normal random restocks, accessories, etc. On top of that too as well, if any of you guys in this community actually sent me a picture or sent me any videos in this, you guys are all great. Thank you guys so much for the help. I see all of them, and if I didn't showcase them in the video, I will probably have a chance to go look at them tonight. I am going to probably be taking the day off maybe on Wednesday, so I'll have a chance to go through pretty much everything as well, or at least a half day. Letting you guys all know on that. Thank you guys all so much for making this community awesome. All the likes, all the subscriptions, all the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed for the giveaway as well. Sign up for Weeble, link down below. Deposit $100 and you guys get $25 in free stocks. You can literally just sell it right afterwards if you guys wanted. And also Coinbase, if you guys buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys get free Bitcoin as well. Always linked down below. Good videos. I'm hyped. I'm excited. There's so much stock today, but don't get your hypes up too much. There was a lot of 0-0s as well, but I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be a massive drop, and let's go, boys. We're back in business. Sony is coming in clutch and finally getting us some consoles for us to go and get. I love you guys. Thank you guys all so much for watching. More videos later on, and check all the videos I linked down below as well if you guys would like. Good video, good times, and I can't wait for the next few days. It's gonna be a really good week. Let's go. Thank you guys all so much for watching.